Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. All right, we have a really fun episode tonight. We're going to be reviewing Legion of X number 2, and that's the front cover right there. Awesome front cover, right? We got Mother Righteous on the cover there, casting some sort of spell. All right, guys. Now before we get dived into that, I do want to let you know about our 200 subscriber giveaway. Now, when we hit 200 subscribers, we're going to be giving this book away. It's the Joker #1 Mark Brooks variant cover, and we got Joker on the cover looking really cool, hanging out with Punchline. On all you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel, and that'll give you a chance to win. When we hit 200 subscribers, we'll raffle off the book and put out a video to notify the winner. And whoever wins, they're also going to get a cbca sticker, which is the Comic Book Community Awards. And that's kind of like the Oscars for comic book YouTube personalities like myself. And a channel that's much bigger than that's going to win, I'm sure. But hey, I'm trying to support them and spread the word. And you guys should check that out on Brian LCS's channel. Now, let's go ahead and get started with Legion of X number 2. Now, as always, I want to let you guys know we're going to go heavy into spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled for Legion of X number 2, that's your warning. Then the next thing that we're going to do is we always got to shout out the creative team, because without the creative team, guys, we wouldn't have a comic book to read, right? So the creative team is Cy Spurrier as the writer. The art is done by Jan Bazaldua. The colors are done by Federico Blee, and the letters are done by VC's Clayton Cowell. And the cover art on my copy is done by Dyke Ruan and Matthew Wilson. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with the issue. There is a foreword, and I'll go ahead and read that for you. And I believe this issue's name is "Possession is 9/10 of the Law." And the foreword reads, "To forge a new type of justice fit for Krakoa, Nightcrawler has built a headquarters in the altar, a bubble reality contained in the dreaming psyche of Legion. There, he's assembled his team of volunteers, oddballs, and rejects, the Legionnaires, to maintain a peaceful oasis for mutant kind. Right now, a skinjacker is on the loose, body hopping from mutant to mutant and causing chaos throughout the island. And an Iraqi god has gone missing. Ora Sarada, aka the Witness and commander of the Inward Watch, has commissioned her right-hand soldier, Weaponless Zen, to track the god down alongside Nightcrawler. Elsewhere, Legion has been offered a deal of a lifetime by the mysterious Mother Righteous." And as we start, Mother Righteous is offering this deal to Legion, and she says, "Poor boy, all those years broken, sedated, dismissed as a liability. You look at your dad now, and all you see is coldness. I could give you the clarity you need, Davy, the power to be better than him. Here, let's ask your little mouse to give us a peek, eh?" And Blindfold says, What, no, I?" As Mother Righteous activates Blindfold's powers, and they see something going on right now that's not good. And we'll find out what that is here in a moment. And it's kind of hard to tell here. It's like a guy is stealing stuff. I think we're gonna find out a little bit more later exactly what's going on, but it's definitely some sort of horned demon guy, and another guy seems to be cutting the fingers off of someone else, and we'll see about that. Like, but yeah. And so the Mother Righteous, she says, no, that's just the present. Anyone can do visions of that. What we want's a glimpse of the future." And Legion says, "Stop it, she doesn't do that anymore." Mother Righteous says, "Bollocks. Precognition's the deluxe market. Whoever heard of a prophet without a prophet? Here, let old Mother Righteous loosen things up, as we see a possible future where Legion is in control of the Quiet Council and seems super powerful and his head's on fire. And Blindfold's like, stop it. That's not real. That's just one possibility. David, the first vision, the horned god, sorry, a stolen hand, that's really happening. I have to go. I have to tell the Legionnaires. And uh, Legion says, if what she showed us is true, we could make such a difference. I need your help to decide. And Blindfold replies, David, I am not your conscience. I will love you whether you blaze bright or smolder unseen. But if you truly hope to be a leader, sorry, you must be able to live with your choices. You rule, remember? And Legion says to Mother Righteous, what exactly are you offering? And she says, me, I trade in ideas, love, gods, devils, spells. That's all they are, ideas that turn belief into power. For you, oh, I've got a lovely little number all picked out. But I expect there's something you want to ask first. As he says, aye, what's the price? Just wanted to show you this panel here. I love the usage of colors on that panel. A lot of this is like in the astral plane, and it's just really cool looking. And then it jumps to Krakoa, the Green Lagoon Tiki Bar. And we have, I believe her name is, Sage. We have Sage hanging out with Weaponless Zen and Nightcrawler. And she says, sorry, Kurt, I ran every trace I've got. No gate usage, no pheromone signature, no psychic profile. This switch guy, he doesn't exist. And Nightcrawler says, I don't believe it, Sage. I thought we finally had the skinjacker in our grasps. Weaponless Zen says, who cares about one body-hopping pervert? My fugitive deity must have fled here with at least one worshipper. So, and Sage says, you're the only Iraqi visitor this month, Zen. Our tracking system doesn't lie. Perhaps your boss got it wrong. And Zen says, ludicrous. Aura Serrata is a relativistic quantum seer. Your tracking system is a drunken half-wit who talks in third person, as she points across the bar at Black Tom Cassidy, who's hanging out with Juggernaut. And and Sage says, well, you try merging with a sentient ecosystem and we're not getting eccentric. We record all of Tom's sensory data, whether he's sober or drunk. And at that point, Banshee kind of comes in, and he asks if he can talk to Sage about crime stuff, and she says, sure, let's talk tomorrow. And he's like, okay. And he takes off kind of rather quickly, and Black Tom Cassidy approaches him, tries to get him to have a drink at the bar with them, and he says, I don't sit with primitives. And Weaponless Zen kind of disappears because she's seen something, and Banshee as well walks out, and then we see they're kind of talking with this guy from that they arrested, Mr. DaCosta in the guy that Juggernaut arrested, the smoke mutant, and they're trying to get him to possibly join. They're maybe going to let him into the congregation, which is like this place inside of Legion's mindscape that people can work through their hard times. Is what they think. And he's like, I don't want to go in there. And he's not being cooperative basically. And then so Blindfold walks in and just like out of nowhere, and she's like, it's Switch. Sorry, he's covering his tracks in blood. And then Nightcrawler and Sage are talking, hanging out, and then Sage notices that there's a phone call on her phone. She's like, nuts, intruder at the point. And so Weaponless Zen has actually like left the bar because she's figured out a bunch of the crime. And to make a long story short, she's invading Beast's compound and gets into a fight with Beast, but she's actually after Banshee because Banshee, she noticed blood on Banshee's hands, and that he was coming in and out of his accent at the bar. And so she assumed that he was the skinjacker, so she was following Banshee, and Banshee had actually, snuck into Beast's lab. And so Nightcrawler and Weaponless Zen and Sage all kind of figure that out after looking through Beast's stuff. And then so they're like, okay, well, we know where Banshee is, so they use portals and portal to Juggernaut, who's drinking at the bar with Black Tom Cassidy, and Bamf portal him right on top of on top of what is Banshee, so he smushes him. Check it out. And so he smushes him, and then the skinjacker jumps from a mostly unconscious Banshee to a Juggernaut, and then the Legionnaires have to fight Juggernaut, and they're starting to win. Pixie's got her mind dagger inside of Juggernaut's head, and so that, like, it's a astral nullifier, the soul dagger, and it should be able to slice telepathy to ribbons. So, like, hopefully they've got him contained, and they're trying to talk to him, and he basically says, like, he's just doing this for fun. He's just, it's fun, so he's doing it. He doesn't have a real reason. Nightcrawler kind of asks, why are you doing this? And he just says it's fun. He's crazy. And he somehow, even though she has the soul dagger, he still gets away. And so then everyone's kind of left there like, oh my goodness. And Banshee and he's not doing well. He's kind of been through the ringer with his ex-girlfriend Moira turning into a bad guy, and now this happening, and who knows what kind of crimes he has committed as while he was skin jacked. And so they're not quite sure what he was doing inside a Beast compound, but Nightcrawler's like, he's leveled up enough to repulse the soul dagger even, and I think that he's learned sorcery. And so then we go back to Legion and Mother Righteous, and Legion says, my immortal soul, eh? Isn't that the standard price for this sort of thing? Mother Righteous said, oh, souls. Pfft, just self, mind, and memory, all muddled up, pointless, bloody things. Nah, love, if I give you this power, all you'd have to do is thank me. A little faith, a little respect. That deep down knowledge that a sliver of all your successes will always belong to me. But look here, no pressure. Think it over. Only don't leave it too long. There's far worse out here than me, as Mother Righteous leaves Legion to think about it. And so he teleports to where Blindfold is and says, Ruth. And she replies, David, sorry, what did you decide? And he says, nothing yet. What's going on here? And so we're talking with this mutant again, because she's still trying to get stuff out of the mutant, and he doesn't really want to talk to them, and he kind of is like sad about what happened to his wife, but he still doesn't want to tell the story. And so they're trying to determine, like, if he was wrong, if he did it on purpose, or if it was an accident. It's kind of obvious it was an accident. He feels really guilty. And so Nightcrawler, Banshee, and Weaponless Zen Bamf in, and they're kind of escorting Banshee into this place that kind of helps them heal their mind and stuff within Legion's mindscape. And we find out that as he's going up the path to go up there, it's actually being ran by Mother Righteous, because she thinks, oh, now here comes a different manner of mind, a grim soul among the giddy, a man of loss. A man who falls short of his own estimations, a man of honor. But as he walks up, she says to him, "Not about ambition with you, Sean Cassidy, is it? With you, it's all duty. You've spent your whole bloody career trying to impose order on chaos. Then, when it comes to it, say you lose a vote, you lose your true love, you lose your own body. Well, turns out you ain't even in control of your own life. Done it. Horrible come down. I could help, Banshee. Such clarity, such power, you'd never be alone again. So tell me, what's it worth?" As she offers Banshee a deal. So, yeah, I want to say I would not take Mother Righteous's deals. I think that's a bad plan. She seems like a person with not the greatest intentions. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this art. If you guys saw what I showed off, it's really bright and colorful. Then it also comes back down to earth. I'm loving the art team, as well as the stories by Cy Spurrier. We kind of had three different stories going on right now. There's a skin jacker that's you know jumping from mutant to mutant and causing all kinds of chaos. At the same time, an Iraqi god has gone missing. I theorize it might be one and the same, or I'm not sure, but that's a possibility. And we haven't got too much on that if it's not the skinjacker, but we know Weaponless Zen's at least trying to figure out the crime as well. And so then we have that going on, and then we also have the storyline of Mother Righteous, who's obviously bad, and her offering deals to Legion, and now offering a deal to Banshee, and so I'm definitely like kind of sucked in on the story as to where it's gonna go. I'm really enjoying this art by Jan Bazaldua and Federico Blee, and yeah, man, it's a good read right now with a bunch of fun characters, and with Nightcrawler leading a team of Legionnaires. Like, if you're a Nightcrawler fan, yeah, this is definitely looking to be like a good run. Um, so yeah, I give Legion of X #2 a thumbs up. And yeah, I'd recommend it. Remember, guys, if you do like this kind of content, uh, click the like button, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel for your chance to win the Joker #1 Mark Brooks variant cover. And if you guys want to help support the channel, click the link below, shop on my eBay store, and I'll send you some comic books. Alright, guys, we'll see you tomorrow, and have a great day.